So let's get into the topics. First topic I want to tell you about. Okay, so, well, let's tell people why it took us so long to do this. We were supposed to record 3 weeks ago.
We were.
But I'm not going to lie, I canceled not once, but twice.
Child, because one thing about it, as a content creator, we want to look our best at all times. You already know we don't play that. And, I mean, her barber, he has an exclusive schedule and an exclusive availability. Maybe when we get our Spotify deal, there'll be an exclusive slot just for you. Because, baby, one thing about a man and his haircut, I feel like, does it expire within a week?
It expires within a week. This is a week-long haircut. I didn't get a haircut still.
I mean, you look fine. But I know what you mean. It's like,
I want that fresh look, but like, I honestly, and this is so crazy, I just feel like as a creator, you do want to look your best, and also sometimes, honestly, when I start paying attention, all the TikTok girlies, they can get on camera any kind of way. They really do. And this is no shade. But I just feel like, it's like, girl, if you're funny, you're funny. If you're engaging, you're engaging. People like you, they like you. You do not have to come looking perfect every time you get on camera. Like, if you're a good content creator, the content's gonna content. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop canceling just for something so small. Let me just say.
When I tell you that was definitely like the source of my creator block for like weeks, I was not posting content because I was just so worried about like the aesthetic, and especially on TikTok, like TikTok is all about anti-aesthetic. Like, they like an aesthetic, but it's like they do like relatability. They do like transparency.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not always gonna have this wig and makeup on. I'm just not. I have the lashes on today.
Y'all see, bitch, I wouldn't even attempt to wear makeup today. It was not even happening.
It was
not even happening.
It was
it wasn't even a thought. But I brought up the barber thing because I always remember this story. So I remember when I was at the barbershop one time. And I do not go to the barber anymore. I have to find a barber that whatever. So I remember I went to the barber shop one time, and the barber was like, "Oh yeah, my son said SpongeBob is gay." And the dude was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, he was watching cartoons. He said SpongeBob is gay." And like, da da da. And in my head, it just really annoyed me because it's like, not only are you teaching your son to be homophobic, you're also
because it starts at home.
It starts at home. You're also teaching your son to be hateful
for no reason.
Like, and my thing is see this, and I don't have kids. I don't gotta work as hard.
Okay.
But this is my thing. I feel like when it comes to y'all have to understand that y'all are raising kids that are about to be adults, and the things that you are doing at a younger age is going to really dictate how they're gonna act as an adult. And what you're teaching your son is, yeah, it's funny now because he's 6, 7, calling SpongeBob gay. But what is it teaching him? It's teaching him to be homophobic. It's teaching him to be hateful.
Because he's gonna take that behavior right on to school.
He's gonna call someone gay. And then once he calls someone gay, what is stopping him from calling someone ugly? What is stopping him from calling someone fat? What is stopping him from picking on somebody because they don't have the nice clothes like he does? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're literally teaching him to be hateful towards people that's doing nothing to him. And that goes to a grown-up that is now projecting that same type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
But you wanted to continue your bloodline and bring another life into this world just to go ahead and taint their mind with hateful speech. And you know what they say, like, just like we said earlier, homophobia begins at home. Because like a lot of these children, they're not born with hate. They are taught it. Even in the ways we think, even in the ways you think. Like, a lot of it is because of what your mother and your father told you.
No, literally. So, I don't know. That's just something that I just wanted to point out.
Because it's like, it's frustrating and it's like sad because it just highlights how the issue is still going to go on. Because it's like, okay.
Because some of y'all really were not supposed to have kids.
Hello?
That's just really what it is. Like, if you really want to talk about it.
A bloodline, but what is in the bloodline?
Some of y'all just,
and dirty dicks.
Some of y'all just really wasn't supposed to have kids, and it just proves it every day. But anywho, speaking of Atlanta, I just want to bring up vacations real quick. Do you feel like this girl posting on her story? Actually, my friend that I was with Lexi. Shout out to Lex. Do you feel like if a man takes a woman, or if a man takes whoever on vacation, that equals sex? Like, they should be getting sex? So like, if a man flies you out, should he automatically be getting sex?
I feel like as a man, he's already gonna have that entitlement regardless, but I don't feel like no, because at the end of the day, it's like you booking a plane ticket and booking a hotel room, and you think that automatically means like you're gonna get punani. Okay, well if you were going to treat me like a prostitute, I have a rate, and it's $1,000 a stroke. Cause what the hell am I gonna do with a hotel room and a trip to Atlanta? Like,
okay, I'm gonna say this. We finally, not even finally, because this is the first episode, but we're at our disagreement point.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Why do you feel comfortable for a man to buy a plane ticket, fly you out, buy the hotel, and then you stay and you sleep in the same bed with him for a whole weekend? That's okay, but it's not okay to have sex. Like, you're comfortable enough to sleep in the same bed with this man for 3 days, away from everything that you know, but you're not comfortable enough to have sex. I feel like if you're not at that point where you want to have sex with someone, there should be no reason why you're going out of town with them.
Did me and this person discuss sex? Was that a part of the itinerary?
Okay, listen to this. You probably didn't discuss. Brad, I'm gonna get you up. I'm sorry in advance. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You and that person probably did not discuss sex per se, but you guys are clearly attracted to each other, right?
Okay.
You are grown adults that are attracted to each other. That's about to go on vacation. So it's just like, you know, y'all sexually are attracted to each other and you're about to sleep in the same bed for 3 days and you do not want to have sex. You should not be in the bed with that person then, because in the bed you have sex, right? So you should not be in a bed with someone on vacation for 3 days that you don't want to have sex with. Why are we in the bed then? We need to go on casual dates. Let's go coffee. Let's go skydiving. Let's do whatever.
If I was in the bed with Boris Kojo, I'm not gonna get on top of him. I'm gonna respect his space as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, Boris Kojo doesn't like trans women, right? So me and Boris Kojo literally are in the bed, and I know Boris Kojo does not like trans women. I'm not going to then assume, well, me and him in the bed together, so let me.
So you're saying that you're on a trip with a man that you're not attracted to? Because now you're finessing and now you're being condescending because you're using someone for a trip.
The same way he tried to finesse me out of my panties.
He didn't try to finesse you. Y'all are attracted to each other, so he took you on a trip. And then you, like, look, I had a friend who literally was like, oh, this guy just told me that he wants to bring me to Miami with him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, go, like, have fun. She's like, I don't want to have sex with him. I said, well, don't go. She's like, well, why can't I just go and have sex? I said, why would you go to Miami with a man and you don't want to have sex with him? There should be no reason why you should ever put yourself in that predicament to be alone with a man in a hotel room out of town. And if you're not feeling him that way, and let's be honest, let's keep it a buck. No matter if you're celibate, you hold your coochie a little longer. At the end of the day, if a woman likes a man, she's gonna give it up. So if you're not giving it up, you don't like him. And if you don't like him enough to have sex, you shouldn't. But you want to be around for 72 hours.
Okay, in that context, I mean, you do have to be realistic and understand, like, okay, baby, like, we can't be delusional. Like, you cannot go to Miami and think, like, oh, okay, like, we're just gonna have fun. It's like, girl, be for real. Like, this is
be realistic.
Be for
so
real.
If you don't, and this is our thing. If you do not want to have sex with him, but you do want to go on the trip, and I feel like you should communicate that before. Like, hey, I would love to go on vacation with you. I would love to spend time with you for 2-3 days, whatever. But I didn't want to let you know at this time I'm not comfortable enough to have sex. And then he has the option to say, well, I don't want to take you no more. Okay, we can still go. And if he then proceeds to stop, if he proceeds to still have sex with you, tries to have sex with you, then he's in the wrong. And it's not about assuming, it's just like I said, it's a comfort level. How are you comfortable being with a man in a hotel room out of town for 3 days, but you're not sleep in the same bed, but you're not comfortable to have sex? If y'all not at that level yet, then you should never win.
Well, no, you are right. No, bitch. Okay, you ate me up.